You know how gay people want everywhere to make it where
The board of
they get
trustees
married? I
decided
think that you know how gay
to
people
apply
want
a
everywhere
woman to
to
the
get
area
married.
department.
To apply a woman to the head of the department.
I don't know if the word apply is
Not quite for that situation.
is actually maybe not apply, because apply means to use something.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know about apply. I see what you were trying to say, but it kind of doesn't.
Apply something means to kind of put something to use almost. So that usage would in this context it wouldn't necessarily be correct. Let's think of another synonym that we could have used for a point. Let's just come up with some synonyms. We've already said choose. We've heard your sentence already, David. We know that's a great example. But someone else. We said select. We said select. We said choose. What else?
Daniel has one.
I said select.
Trying to be shy.
Okay.
Okay, Adrian has one.
Number two?
Yeah. What did you say?
The synonym for a point.
It starts with a D.
Designate. That's a very good one. Very good. Now, let me stop you for a second. Look what Adrian's doing. Adrian, raise. No, you're doing the right thing. Look what he has out. A thesaurus. Remember, I told you guys, if you can't think of a synonym for a word, use your handbooks. Your handbooks come in handy. A thesaurus will give you all types of synonyms for different words. So he actually did the right thing. That's a practice of good writers. Good job, Adrian.
Good job, bro.
And if you want to be like, hey, I use my phone to look on
Right.
stores.com.
You know I don't care. Well, Dr. Turner's here, so I do care. But you're using it for instruction. Okay? As long as you're using it for something productive.
Okay, I'm sorry.
True.
All right, anybody else have, what about head of the department? Did anybody use some synonyms for head of the department?
Head
Head honcho? Okay, Danielle, what did you say instead of head of the department? Okay, as the leader. Okay. Anybody else say anything else besides head of the department?
He said committee. He said committee.
Okay, committee. Okay. All right, anything different? Okay, well let's do number 3. So number 3, this one's a little bit longer than the other two. An article in the local newspaper reports that 3 out of 4 homeless people think that the streets are better than the so-called homeless shelters. So how can we paraphrase this? Think about 3 out of 4 homeless people. Shh, write it, don't say it. We're gonna do this one on our own. We're gonna do the last one on our own.
Okay.
I know what to do.
You want one too? Look under your desk. I think there should be one over there. It's not. It's one under your desk. Here you go, George. Thank you.
That's what I was looking for. I'm gonna work for one. For vacation? They probably say they do.
Now, be specific. What do you mean that?
She looks like she could like she's still the same. But like she don't look like her. What is she for?
I didn't know you changed it.
I went to use that.
Right.
It's not.
So, does anyone need a thesaurus? Anyone? Oh, you gonna read it to me? Go ahead.
Why you put that gun like that?
What you stated by
I put that in a local newspaper, an article tells that 3 out of 4 homeless people think that living on the streets is better than living in a
Don't do that.
I was gonna see if I could use something different for so-called.
What does so-called mean? Like, if you say something is so-called, like
It's
my
like
so-called friend.
fake friend.
Okay, but what else? How could that apply to a shelter, though? You can't really say it's a fake
that's
shelter. But what would that mean? Like, this so-called shelter.
It's not really a shelter.
So what could it be? Or what is
Like,
wrong with it?
Our shelter's supposed to
it's
be
not like
safe, right?
insulated.
But they might not be safe there because they might be out there even though they have it.
I was finna say, what do they have?
Well,
You
no,
never
but
see-
that does happen, though.
You never seen that movie? It's one movie where they were in a homeless shelter. It was Good Deed. Good Deed. That Tyler Perry movie.
Oh,
And what happened?
Yeah, like she went to the homeless shelter at night with her daughter. They laid on the bed, and when they were trying to go to sleep, this man was like trying to take their stuff.
So that could be a reason why they don't want to be in those shelters. But how could you phrase that?
Unsafe homeless shelter.
I'll go with that.
A safe haven, right? Or maybe a home provided shelter.
No, what I got. These are basketball. That's why you playing it.
We didn't get our new ones yet.
I'm about to make the basketball team. I'm about to show you. I'm gonna make that. Let me see the shirt.
We didn't get our new ones
Let me
yet.
see the shirt.
We didn't order it.
What number is it? 3. They're my favorite numbers.
Maybe better, I'm still my
Y'all are really going in on this.
This should be a homework grade.
That's the last thing.
Classwork. Classwork is worth more. Yeah. It's gonna be a last.
Yeah, because your leg is.
How did I write you guys these things? What?
That could just damage the battery, so.
Remember? So what? Those without shelter believe what?
They don't play today? Y'all don't play today? JV played all right. How y'all get it?
Wait. I think they. I don't know. We don't gotta get it.
Aren't you JV? Hey, aren't Jamari's not both of them? Can't both of them go? They tall as shit. If they can't dunk.
It's like, I don't even shoot. I would exactly take a shower. I was a guard. Check high for it. Only have one damage. Only scored one time.
So, remember, we're not done yet.
Yeah. 27 plus 13, you're not thinking. That's not 30, that's 40.
Shut up, 40, yeah.
40.
I forgot to carry my
I
wine.
think we're finished. Let's share. Alright, everybody quiet down. We're gonna share what we have for number 3.
No, I'm sick of doing this.
Everybody can get a share. You like your enthusiasm? Okay. Alright, Josephine. Guys, give her our full attention.
An article tells that 3 out of 4 homeless people think that living on the streets is better than living in a home.
Okay. Okay, Daniel. Hold on a second. Everyone needs to be being respectful.
Cold. Everything I do first thing.
Sign. A quote in the local newspaper states that 75% of the homeless people believe that the streets are better than the so-called homeless shelters.
Okay, so 75%. 3 out of 4 is 75%, right? So that's a really good way to just rephrase that. Right. Same thing, stated differently. Who else had their hand up?
Shit.
Okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead. You're next. And you're in. Okay. We gotta be quiet in between, guys. Go ahead.
A local newspaper article reports that 75% of homeless people believe that living on the streets are better than in their so-called homeless shelters.
Okay. Did somebody say anything different than so-called homeless shelters?
I did.
Okay. I said Marianne. Okay, go ahead. I don't want you to think I forgot about you. Go ahead.
3 out of 4 homeless think that living on the street more beautiful.
I'm sorry. Hobos.
Are you funny?
No. I'm sorry. I haven't heard that word in a while.